cabin fever. Does anyone else have cabin fever? I know I do. I'm sick, and then once I got better from being sick, well, I'm not even better yet, but I'm getting there. Now we've got snow. Well, we had ice. We had the big ice storm, which kept me off the river, and then...
What do you mean? We haven't had the ice rain yet.
Not ice rain, but we had freezing minus 15.
Oh, it was cold, yeah.
Cold. And then...
we had a real cold snap.
That was followed by a snowstorm, which is going to be followed by an ice rain. Kind of all the good things in life. Then followed by rain, which is going to result in...
is there a big dump of rain coming out?
Massive rain coming. So the river's going to blow badly in late January, so we're looking probably early February. I mean, it's going to be big. It's going to be brown. I don't see, unless they're wrong about this rain that's coming, it's 2 days in a row of 40 to 50 mil. If that's even close to the 100 mil in 2 days, on top of all this snow. Anyhow, I hope the river doesn't blow up badly and we can get fishing here, but yeah, it's been rough. So the only good thing is that there's probably a bunch of fish have come into the system and they're not really getting fished hard right now, so that's good. That's a good thing. And those diehards that are getting out are probably catching some fish. There was that one season when we had this very similar scenario where we had like a real cold snap followed by a big snowfall, and I ventured out to the river and I was hiking up a spot where you gotta hike quite far, and I was hiking and I couldn't see because there was like a foot of snow on top of everything, and there was ice under the snow, and I stepped over I could feel I bumped into a log. So I tried to step over the log, and then on the other side of the log was sheet ice underneath the snow, and my legs did the splits, and my other knee was trapped by the log, and I hyperextended my knee, and then basically I had knee problems for a couple years after that. They're kind of gone away now, but so now when I see this weather and it's snowy, covered with ice underneath, I'm thinking like, okay, I can go out and rough it and take my chances, but will I end my season?
Yeah, there's a balance for sure. Like you want a giver, but yeah, there's safety is a factor.
I'd say definitely if you're going to be hardcore, and they have better stuff now for that. Like you can get spikes, like having spikes on your boots helps a lot. I'm going out today in felt, so it's not ideal. So I'm actually, Danena's going to drive me down to the river while she goes shopping for a bit, and I'm just going to hit 2 fairly easy access runs and fish them really hard. And if I get something, I get something. If not, I get some fresh air.
Yeah, well, and it's good to get out there and get a look at the river.
All right, so we'll see you at the water. You see anything going on weird about that?
About what, your rod?
About my jig. What's happening there? Why is it all ripped?
Oh, you had something on?
No, I calling. I landed a nice big wild doe, about 13 pounds. Right after I got off the phone with you, like one cast later, I was so...
Are you serious?
Yeah.
In the span of less than 2 hours?
Yeah, well, I just fished, I only fished 2 runs. I tried to fish another run, it was too windy, and then I had to walk all the way down the road to get down to here. And then I walked in, I almost was ready to call you and just bail because it was such hard walking. It was like this deep of snow, and it was so tiring. I was just trudging.
You seem tired. You're slurring your words.
For 2 runs, I'm exhausted. But yeah, so I finally got to the water and realized, okay, I'm just gonna walk in the water. So that's what I did. I just walked in the water the whole time. And yeah, I saw a guy. I was fishing a run up there. It was really nice. Didn't get nothing. That wind was super gusty. It was a big wide run, so it sucked. And the next run was a shallow, skinnier run, which I liked that run, but there was a guy fishing it, and I was like, oh, the guy fishing. I thought, you know what? I won't be able to go anywhere else. I know my wife, she's never early. She always, you say 2 hours, she will be 2.5. So I was like, I might as well go fish that run. So I went and fished that run, then I talked to you on the phone, and you said, should I come? I said, yeah, come get me. I was pretty much done. And I was getting to the tail out, and it started looking really nice in there, and I thought, okay, well, whatever. Yeah, like 2 casts later, wow, fish on. And I thought it was a hatchery. I got in close, and then I realized, oh no, I gotta get wet. I gotta go right after this. Like, there's no fish in
no.
So I landed it, and then basically, but
male or female?
Female. It was like a big one, 13 pounds.
Awesome.
I can barely talk. I don't know what's happening.
I know. You're frozen?
My lips are frozen or something.
You're glitching.
I probably have snot frozen in my face. I'm covered in snow. My waders are frozen.
I bet you didn't get any rod cam on it.
I got rod cam.
Oh, you did?
It's not very good, but I got some rod cam. There we go. Nice wild. And I'm going home because it's freezing cold out here. Beauty. On the old pinky worm jig.
Oh yeah, it's windy.
Let me fix my chapeau.
Chapeau, very good.
All right,
Très bien.
All right, that was. I mean, I fished in worse. It wasn't that cold, but that wind, like you can see the snow blowing. There were some gusts, like 50k. It was brutal. And yeah, I fished 2 runs, and I got one right at the end. I was just getting ready to bail.
I'm so happy for you.
Me too. I'm happy.
And I'm so happy that I didn't have to be out there with you.
Yeah.
It's chilly.
Thanks for joining me, and yeah, this is gonna be a short little video. I don't know where we'll put this, but what we're gonna call this one?
I don't know. We'll throw it in the puppy pile with everything else.
Short and to the point.
Short and sweet.
Short and sweet. Okay, I'm stopped. Have I stopped shaking yet? No, I'm still shaking. Steelhead shakes. Yeah, steelhead shakes. Kind of caught me by surprise. It was so rough out there, and it was so brutal, and all that wind, and I really didn't expect to see my float go down. When it went down, like I was super short floating because I wasn't into retying. I was like I usually tell people move your float around, make sure you're fishing deep enough, but like I did not want to have to break off today. It was like I am short floating. These fish need to come up for my stuff because I couldn't. Like my finger is so cold. This one, I don't think I could do a knot. And yeah, I was just like short floating, and then so I knew as soon as that float went down, I'm like, oh yeah, for sure, 100% for sure. I felt good. All these other fish, you know, spoil you, like the summertime fish and the fall salmon when it's like, oh no, it's raining. Like that's the hardest you got to deal with. This is another level. Honestly, that snow, I went through snow that was right up to my waist, and that's hard to walk through, man. It's just like, all right, well, till next time, tight lines and